In this video, you're going to see a trade that I took just last week, the very last trading day in July, that made me over $9,000. You're going to see the full setup, how I read price action, where I found entry, and just how much money I made live. Then, at the end of the video, I'm going to come back and break this trade down further. And guys, I do this every single day on a live stream. If you'd like to join that group, please click the link below. Enjoy the video. I'm gonna let this play out. Not gonna rush to jump into a setup. It's reacting to my underlying support level, so we'll have a chance to assess the range together here. 3, 2, 1 would have stayed away. And where's that level coming from? I looked yesterday. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here. When we had that massive sell-off, I think Jerry got us into some puts. We did come back up, we retraced, and we found resistance here. You could argue that you could adjust it to hit 2 more bodies here and keep those wicks. And let's see if we closed above that level. Yeah. So let's call support 633.43 for now. Like I was saying this morning, I love when we get massive distributions, both up and down. Gives us room, you could argue, to do it again. I don't have resistance lower than where we ran into this swing low right here. So we've got a pretty sizable range. Dollar looks like $1.29 to either hone in on a smaller range or to go and test the top and bottom of it right now. But we are still in a sell-off bearish structure. This is just a retracement candle for now. It'll be interesting to see if we run into any selling pressure at this wick. But yeah, we just needed some time. Find the range, test the top and bottom, and see if we get a close above or below. And we've got room just because of how much it's distributed today. Can you guys see my screen? Good.
Ryan, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Not too much, buddy.
Just was going through the levels and thought process, and we found support from a prior swing point from yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
So I was just eyeing. I had predicted some buying pressure at the swing here.
Yep.
But we also had selling pressure and then buying pressure. So I adjusted it to include both those wicks and then these 2 candle bodies. And if you notice, that's where we found, approximately where we found support here.
Yeah, I love it.
And yeah, I was just saying, like we were talking about, lots of room both directions. Just got to find our range, find our levels, and we'll rock and roll. Yeah, look at this massive wick up here. Super weak. In fact, I wasn't planning to do this, but I'm going to put contracts already. Not that we'll have to, that we're going to take it necessarily this candle, but we could, certainly could. So I'm looking at the August 1st, 630 puts right now. They're priced at about 150 or so. Those are the ones I'll probably look to utilize if we come back down.
And yesterday was such a cool day trading. Just like that, just that many, just beautiful setups with follow through. It's just so uncommon.
Yeah, I would have loved to have had that massive follow through on the trade this morning. Everything was there. It just was a little bit of a slower, little maybe tricky beginning to that, and then it just dumped. But I have a feeling we're gonna get a good opportunity here. I've got a good feeling about this. Yeah, the 1 minute's kind of in equilibrium right now. 5 minute looks super weak. Okay, let's take a look at what are these contracts doing. Those contracts
were at 634.08 as well. Good job, Drew.
Oh, man, look at this. Hold on a second.
Look at these this.
Jerry, these contracts moved 20 cents.
Yeah, I know.
In what? 30 cents of SPY movement?
Exactly what they were supposed to do this morning. They did. That's what I was saying. Like the contracts were like so out of favor of how SPY moved when we were in that trade, which is why I think you did the exact same, like the exact right thing. Like this thing's not moving now, and the contracts are moving exactly how they should. That was like
this 1 minute candle has moved 27 cents.
Yeah, isn't that stellar?
I guess it is a 70-cent move. Holy smokes!
I don't know. I feel like we're back in April again with these big candles and pushes.
Yeah. Yep.
Little deja vu happening right now. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I love SPY's being crazy.
Yeah, it's approaching previous day low. Actually, not even quite yet.
We got 631.82. You got a lot of room. I don't know the way this candle's moving. It might go there right now.
Okay, I'll probably have to switch contracts here. Those, well, we'll see. The 629 puts are probably a little bit more in our range, but we have 2 minutes. So now I'm looking at August 1st, 629 puts on a firm 5 minute candle close below 633.43.
I can't believe we're in August, man. What a month.
Not quite yet, right?
No, not yeah. Fair.
I still have a chance to hit a landmark here. Let's make August better than July.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, yeah, it's absolutely possible. Anything's possible.
Let's see if it reacts to that now. I'm gonna stick a little different color line right here. 19 seconds, watching close. August 1st, 629 puts on a firm 5-minute candle close below 633.43. 10 seconds. A little exposed for retracement, but we just formed a nice lower high here on the 1 minute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Buying here, filled at 156, and I'll put my stop in at 136. Close below that wick, I'll take my stop off. Stop's coming off. Come on, take that. Try to get to about 167, 168 or so. If we can get there. Be ready. Be ready. Go back to break even. I'll put my stop back on. Okay, put my stop back in at 136. Let's go for a second attempt here. Close, get below that wick. I'll take my stop off again. Stop's at 136. Let's use this again now. Letting risk management handle what happens up here. Let's see if we can have that stop keep us with this line of defense here. All right, speed down now would be nice. You grabbed your liquidity, just get back down there now. This will be kind of our third attempt, so we'll try to get some profit if it gives it to us. Close below here, taking my stop off, and I'll take half off here at 166.
Man, good man.
Stop to 156. Let's push through that now. If we can close below here, we'll try to get more profit on that third quarter here. That would be the follow through on the thesis that this could push through and really rip down.
Oh, I forgot about your little fair value gap thing there.
Yeah. So there's like another good spot to sell there. If you didn't sell yet, that was at 171 or so. Okay. If we take that fair value gap, we'll take my stop off. Stop is off, and we'll sell another quarter here at 178.
Nice.
Stop to hold on. Stop to 170.
Yes.
This is gonna hit it for me, Jerry. Stops at 170. Stop to 175.
Oh.
I got it. Jerry, I just got there. Stop to 177.
This is fantastic.
Stop to 180. It's a little tight, but I don't mind.
I know.
Stop still at 180. Stop to 185.
Let's go.
Stop to $2.
Oh, Ryan, you and these trailers are so great.
Stop to 205. Stop to 207.
Bro, teach me how you do your trailers.
Yeah, this is all you, man. Come on. I just got
Oh,
set.
bro. Ah, what a move, buddy. Good job.
That wasn't me. That was Spy.
Oh, man. Well, that just solidifies my best month ever, percentage-wise and dollar-wise. Thank you very much.
I'm done trading for the month. And there we have it. Just an absolute banger of a trade. And what an awesome way to finish off a phenomenal month of trading. Let's jump right into the price action and I'll show you exactly what I was seeing during the setup. On this particular session, we were looking at July 31st, and our afternoon sessions start right at 2 p.m. Eastern. And so we were assessing this candle right here. And so what do we have to work with when we are at this candle here? Remember, step one of the purest approach strategy is to find your levels. And so if we're assessing this candle here, we are trying to establish our range of what is going to be our upper bound level of resistance and our lower bound level of support. Clearly from where we were at in the afternoon session, we had long left our pre-market range. We had taken new lows a number of times, and we were sitting in a spot where it wasn't entirely clear where our key level of support was. At this candle, we could predict that our last key level of support at right around 634.50 would potentially become our new key level of resistance. However, we had not yet found support, and we were not quite sure, even though this was developing right here, if this was going to truly be a key level of support. And the importance for understanding that it's critical that you find both your upper level of resistance and lower level of support is so important, because if we do not establish a key level of support, that once we get a firm 5-minute candle close below that level, we do not have a level to protect us if price retraces. Again, the whole hypothesis of this purist approach strategy is once you find a key level of support or resistance and you get a 5-minute candle close above resistance or below support, that level will become another key level of resistance if it was support, or support if it was resistance. And so we really needed to be sure what support was before we entered on puts. So finding the levels, we very quickly marked and predicted that we would have have a key level of resistance right about here at 634.72, and I'll mark it right here. However, we had not found support, and we wanted to wait until we had some price reaction at the bottom of this range, which we were starting to see when the session opened here. Once we decided that we had a pretty clear level of support, we wanted to see, did prior price action support that there had been some reaction in the same similar spot? And so the next step was we wanted to go back to when price was here last, which once we scroll left, we did see there was a reaction right about here. And so we saw the very close of the New York market the prior day. We had some selling pressure here and some buying pressure at that same spot. And so we marked around 634.50 and wanted to see, is that about where price is reacting now? So once we looked left and wanted to see what was price doing right around 633.50, we did notice that there was some reactions as resistance 1, 2 times, 3 times, and support right around 633.44. And so we marked 633.44 as our potential level of support. But what we really wanted to see was that current price action was going to confirm that level through multiple touches. And as this played out, we did see a reaction here. We saw a reaction right at that 2 o'clock candle. Price pushed back up, found more selling pressure, and in the very next candle, in the 205 candle, in real time, we saw multiple touches and reactions to that level. As that was developing, I gained further and further conviction that was going to be our key level of support. And if we could have a firm 5-minute candle close below that level, if price did retrace, we would find that same level now as our upper bound level of resistance on that new candle, and we'd be protected from getting stopped out. And so we found our levels, and once we had multiple touches, we had a firm 5-minute candle close below that level, we took entry on puts. At that point, we were ready to implement the emotionless risk management system, which is once we buy our contracts, we put an automatic stop loss at 10% below where we entered, and we wait to see what price does. If price moves in our favor, we are ready to take positions off once price moves 10% above where we took entry. And in this particular trade, we had pretty quick movement down, and then we had a small retracement up. It actually never came back up and needed to test that key level that was support as resistance. And when it pushed back down, we were ready to execute this risk management system. Price pushed down further. We were able to take our stop off, sell half our position at 10%, and then move our stop to break even. At that point, we knew our trade would be green no matter what. And in this particular day, we were able to be fortunate enough for price to continue to push down. Once it hit about 15%, we were able to take our stop off and sell another quarter. And since we were fortunate enough for such a fast push down, we were in a spot where I wanted to try to stretch as much profit out on that last quarter as possible. And so how did I do that? Well, on that last quarter, since we had already taken 3 quarters off, I wanted to implement what I call a trailing stop. So I moved our stop back just above break even, and when price pushed down, I followed that price action on the contracts with that automatic stop. Fortunately, we were able to get a massive push down, and that trailing stop kept getting closer and closer and closer to $2. It surpassed $2. It stopped out at 207. Absolutely phenomenal trade. In fact, this particular trade ended up being above a 17% gain and allowed me to hit a milestone for the month of July. Once again, hitting 6 figures. Absolutely phenomenal month. Absolutely amazing returns. If you got a lot of value out of this video, please subscribe to my channel. By the way, if you have any interest in following along with my trades every single day, click the link below to see if you qualify. Lots of new content coming out every single week. Please leave a comment below what you'd like to see and what you've liked so far. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.